on a number line. Okay, so say for example you have some proper fraction. Take an example of a proper fraction. For example, you have got 1/4 a proper fraction, and we want to represent this, right? And you clearly know that a proper fraction is going to lie between which two numbers? Between 0 and 1. Okay, Muaaz. It is going to lie between 0 and 1. So what you are going to do on a number line, simply mark the numbers 0 and 1 as follows. And the given fraction which you have to represent is 1/4. So first thing you tell me that here between 0 and 1, how many divisions we are going to make? We're going to make 4 divisions. Okay, now? 4. We're going to make 4 divisions between 0 and 1. Right now. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many divisions are there? 1, 2, 3,
and 4.
And 4. Right. So we have drawn horizontal fractions number line on, or also we'll be drawing it at suitable length. It's not like this will be too close to it like this. No, they have to be at suitable length from each other. Okay, clear so far it is?
Yes.
Okay. Now further you tell me that can I do it in this manner? This is 0, this is 1, and you have to write 1/4. Now between 0 and 1, if you were to find the mid number between 0 and 1, that is going to be 1/2.
Yes.
That is going to lie over here. Right now. So 1/2 is going to lie over here. Now you tell me a number between these two, between 1/2 and 1. If you want to find a number between 1/2 and 1, what that number is going to be? Yeah. See, how we found out 1/2. What we did, we simply added 0 and 1/2. That is, sorry, 0 and 1, we simply added it and divided it with 2. That is 1/2. Now here we want to find it between 1/2 and 1. So what we are going to do, we are going to simply add them, 1/2 plus 1. So that is 3/2. Getting it or not?
Yes.
The number is going to be 3/2 over here. Exactly lying between 1/2 and 1. Right? No, it has to be divided with 2 also. We just missed one thing. See, we have to divide it with 2 also, no? As we learned moments ago. So it has to be divided by 2. So that is simply 3/2 into 1/2. That is 3/4. That is basically 3/4. So right now we are trying to represent 1/4 over here. Okay. Now further you tell me the number between 0 and 1/2. Exactly, you want to find the middle number between 0 and 1/2. What you are going to do? Again, you are going to add them. 0 plus 1/2 divided by 2. That is 1/2 divided by 2. That is 1/2. That is going to be 1/4. So here you are going to get the number 1/4. Okay, so that was the lengthy method to come to this conclusion. Now simply what you can do, simple thing what you can do over here, you can just start by adding 1/2 to 0. That is going to be 1/2. Then add 1/2 plus 1/2. That is going to be 1/4. Right now. Then again keep on adding 1/4 plus 1/2. Right. So in this manner, as you proceed, just for a minute. In this manner, as you proceed, you will get that this over here you will be getting 1/4. Further, let's just learn how do we represent equivalent fractions on a number line. How equivalent fractions are going to be represented on a number line. We know that equivalent fractions are fractions that have different numerators and denominators, but still they represent the same value, right? They represent the same value still. Say that you want to represent the numbers 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4. 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4. Am I properly visible or not?
Yes.
Okay. So let us draw a number line over here. Right now we are learning about representation of equivalent fractions. 1 upon 2 and 2 upon 4. First thing we are going to do, that we are going to write 0 and 1 on the number line. Right? And representation of 1 upon 2 is very simple. What you are going to do? You are simply adding 0 and 1 and dividing it with 2. That is going to be 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 is going to lie in the middle of 0 and 1. So you have represented 1 upon 2. Right now.
Yes.
Now further you want to represent 2 upon 4. You want to represent 2 upon 4. Right now. So to represent 2 upon 4, we divide 0 and 1 into 4 equal parts. Try to understand this. Earlier we were representing 1 upon 2. So here it was divided into 2 parts, 1 and 2. You just look at the denominator and as per that you are dividing it. So it is divided into 2 parts now. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Now you want to represent 2 upon 4. So thereby between 0 and 1 you have to make how many divisions?
4.
4 divisions. So that is 4 divisions over here. We have 4 divisions. Right? So now what we are going to do over here? 0, you will start adding the following number to it. Say that 0 plus 1 upon 4. Or let us just start stick with the previous method which we were following. Okay, now you tell me between 0 and 1 which number is going to lie? The middle number?
What?
See. Between 0 and 1 we have made 4 equal divisions over here. Okay.
Yes.
Let us start by adding 1 upon 4 to it. 0 plus 1 upon 4, that gives you 1 upon 4. Okay. Then again to 1 upon 4, add 1 upon 4. That is going to be 2 upon 4. Okay. Then to 2 upon 4, again add 1 upon 4. So you'll be getting 3 upon 4. Then again to 3 upon 4, add 1 upon 4. Then you are going to get 4 upon 4. That is simply 1. Right now.
Yes.
Now just write these numbers on the given number line. So that is 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4, and that is 4 upon 4, or basically it is 1 now.
You said 2 upon 4, but you put 2 upon 3.
Oh, sorry. 2 upon 4. Right now. That is 2 upon 4. Getting it, Muaaz? So
Yes.
here is your number. Here you have got your number on the number line. So that is the thing. Okay, so this representation of number line was done in your school?
No.
It was not done. It was done. Okay. Okay, let us take some more examples. Right, let us take some more examples. Say you want to represent the number 1 upon 5 on a number line. So what you are going to do, you know that it's a proper fraction, right? So you take 0 and 1. How many divisions you are going to make between 0 and 1?
5.
5. Okay, now. So 1, 2, draw 4 horizontal lines that will divide it into 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now you tell me 1 can be written as 5 upon 5 now?
Yes.
I can write it like this now? Okay. So let us start from here. So this one will be 1 upon 5. This one will be 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 4 upon 5, and 5 upon 5. And you wanted to represent 1 upon 5. So here is your 1 upon 5 on the number line.
Yes.
Getting it or not?
Yes.
Or say, for example, you have got a different value. For example, you were to have a number, let's say talk about mixed fraction. Let us understand how mixed fractions can be represented on a number line. All right, now say that you want to represent a mixed fraction 8 3 upon 5 on the number line, right? Okay, now you tell me which is the whole number in this mixed fraction. Which is the whole number?
8.
8 is the whole number basically, or natural number or whole number. Okay, by the way, this whole value represents a number equal to 8 or greater than 8.
Greater than 8?
Greater than 8. Okay, so this is going to lie between 8 and 9.
Yes.
It is greater than 8 but not greater than 9, but is smaller than 9. No. So it is going to lie between 8 and 9.
Yes.
So we start from 8 and divide the section between 8 and 9 into 5 equal parts. Looking by the denominator, it has to be divided into 5 equal parts. So draw 4 horizontal lines to divide it into 5 equal parts. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay, na?
I mean,
so
no.
now you will not getting it.
No.
Okay, see, we are right now learning how to represent mixed fractions on a number line. Okay, so say you are provided with this mixed fraction 8 3 upon 5. So this number is bigger than 8 but lesser than 9. So it is going to lie between 8 and 9. Okay, I'm talking about this whole fraction. This is going to lie between 8 and 9. Correct?
Yes.
But where exactly it is going to lie? Now you are going to look at the denominator of this. What is the denominator?
5.
5. So between 8 and 9, you will divide it into 5 equal divisions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 by drawing 4 horizontal lines. Right now, we have
Yes.
divided it into 5 equal parts. Okay. Now again, follow the same procedure as we were doing for this one. So we are going to write it like this: 1 upon 5,
5.
2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, like this. Getting it what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Okay, no? So 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, like this, or 4 upon 5. Now, where is the fraction lying? This 3 upon 5, it is over here.
Yes.
Right now. So just circle this one or put an arrow above it. So this is your number, but this is actually representing 8 3 upon 5. This is actually representing the mixed fraction. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay, now. So that's how we represent the mixed fractions on a number line. Hope you are getting it. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay, let's take one question to understand this. Say, for example, I'm giving you this question 2 3 upon 5. You are required to represent this on a number line. Do tell me how you're going to represent it.
So we need to put a line between 2 and 3.
Very good. Then
And now, since the denominator is 5, we put 4 horizontal lines.
very good.
Now we count it. 1 upon 5, 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5.
Very
so
good.
We circle it.
And that is
8 as the mixed fraction. We put it 2 3 upon 5.
Okay, na? So hope you are getting it. All right, no? Okay, any other questions in this? Any doubt?
No.
Okay, great then. Now, let us quickly learn about addition. Let us quickly learn about multiplication and division of fractions. Then we are going to solve some questions. Okay. Let us understand what are the rules which you are going to follow and how it is done. See, for example, in order to see to multiply fractions, we will be multiplying the numerators together. For example, it's 2 upon 3 multiplied 3 upon 5. So the numerators are going to be multiplied together, first of all, okay? Right? So that is 2 times 3. And then denominators are going to be multiplied together. So that is 6 upon 15. As simple as that. Right now.
Yes.
So that is the first thing. Or if you were to talk about division of fractions, so thereby we first are going to calculate the reciprocal of the dividing fraction. What do I mean to say? We learned about multiplication. That is very simple. Talking about division, say for example, you are provided with a fraction 2 upon 5 and has to be divided by 3 upon 4, let's say. So this fraction 2 upon 5 has to be divided by the another fraction 3 upon 4. So first thing you are going to do over here, what you are going to do, you are going to calculate the reciprocal of the dividing fraction. And which is the dividing fraction? 3 upon 4 is the dividing fraction now.
Yes.
Find the, you understand what does reciprocal mean?
No.
Okay. Let me tell you. Reciprocal basically over here represents like 5 upon 2. The reciprocal of 5 upon 2 is 2 upon 5. There's a number 8. The reciprocal of 8 is 1 upon 8. Number you are having, let's say 17 upon 13. Its reciprocal is going to be 13 upon 17. Are you getting it?
So it's like the 17 upon 13, but they switched the denominator to numerator.
Exactly. That's what we did over here. But there's a condition applied. The condition applied in order to do that is that the division sign is going to change to multiplication. Only then the numerators and denominators will be reversed. And then you simply multiply the numerators, that is 2 times 4, and the denominators like this, that is 8 upon 15. Is that clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, no? Hope you are getting it. Okay. Now further you can have some like say for example, if you were to have such a multiplication or division, say it is 12 upon 13 times 39 upon 36. In this case, you can see that numerator of the first fraction is dividing the denominator of the second fraction, isn't it, Moz?
Yes.
So that is 12 times 3, 36, and the denominator of the first fraction is dividing the numerator of the second fraction by 3 times again, right? Or interestingly here, this 3 and 3 is also going to be getting cancelled. Thereby you're left with 1. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So if the numerator and denominator of different fractions cancel each other, we will be cancelling them. Okay, no? Okay, I'm giving you some questions by the way. This is a special case by the way. You might see such questions also. Okay, do tell me what is the value of 3 times 5 upon 7. Also, if there's a natural number written like 3, it means that it has the denominator 1. If nothing is written over here, it means it has the denominator 1. Okay, find the answer to this. What is the answer?
15 upon 7.
15 upon 7. Okay. What about 17 upon 2 divided 13 upon 6? What would be the answer to this question?
Uh, uh, uh,
Yes. Think about this. It's simple. First thing what you are going to do. Remember the step we learned moments ago? That we have to find the reciprocal of the dividing fraction.
yes.
That is 17 upon 2. And you find the reciprocal, that becomes 6 upon 13, but the sign also gets multiplied. Sign changes to multiplication. Okay, quickly find the answer. 17 6 are? Yes. 17 6 are how much? 102 now. Upon 26. Okay, now if you get such a question where the numerator and denominator they can be cancelled further. Right now they are not in the standard form. They can be cancelled out further, isn't it, Muaaz?
Yes.
So you will be cancelling it. Okay, find the standard form of this. Yes, that is not that much difficult. You can do it.
20. The denominator is 26.
See, it's already 26 and the numerator is 102, but they can be cancelled. If you break them, it can be written as 2 times 51. It can be written 26 can be written as 2 times 13. And 2 and 2 will be getting cancelled now. You are having 51 upon 13.
Yes.
Yes, Moz? You getting it now?
No.
No getting it. Not getting it. Okay, remember earlier we talked about the standard form of a fraction. If the numerator and denominator do not have any common factor except for 1, then they were said to be in a standard form. Like right now 51 and 13, 51 upon 13 is a standard fraction. Why? Because it is 17 times the fraction of 51. Do tell me what is the fraction of 51? Not fraction, I mean to ask a factor. First of all, you will start from 1.
51.
Then is it divisible by 3?
Yes.
Okay. Then do one thing. Read the table of 17.
17. 17 ones are 17 ones are 17. 17 twos are 34. 17 17 threes are 153.
How can it be 153, Moz? If 17 ones are 17, 17 twos are 34, so 17 threes will not take that much of jump. That is simply going to be 51, na? 17 added to 17 gives you 34. 34 added to 17 gives you 51. As simple as that. Table is what basically? You just add the preceding value to this. You get the next value in a table. So 17 is the factor and the number itself is also the factor. So 1, 3, 17 and 51 is the factor. While what are the factors of 13? Quickly tell me.
Factors of 30?
1, 3, 13.
1, 3, 13. 1, I mean, 2 threes, 2 13s are...
No, I'm asking about factor only. I'm not asking the table. It's 1. Is it divisible by any other number?
Yes.
Which one?
Itself.
Itself, exactly. Okay, do tell me, are you getting any common factor apart from 1 in this? Is any number common for 51 and 13?
1.
Only 1 is common. Then it is said that it is in a standard form. Okay, now because it has got only 1 as the common factor, no other number. Are you getting it?
Yes.
1 is the only common factor. Okay, so make sure that if the question asks you to convert the answer into standard form, then you have to convert your answer into the standard form. Otherwise, you will leave it as it is. Okay, is that clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, so hope you are getting it. So I believe then we can start solving some questions. First of all, we are going to start solving question from the reasoning section. Okay, now. Okay. By the way, apart from fraction, you had the place values system also. Also, no, place value
Yes.
was also there. Okay, let us do one thing. While solving questions, we'll be learning that also. Okay, now since we have limited amount of time, your exams are near, so thereby we are going to learn that while we are be solving questions. Okay, I have got these KS2 mathematics paper 1, 2, and 3 like this. You have shared these to me. So in this, you simply have got addition, subtraction, multiplication, division questions like this. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do tell me, have you completed these questions yourself?
Yes.
You have all of them?
Not all.
Not all of them. Okay. Okay. So how about we start from here? Okay, now.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Do tell me, 707 minus 10.
Minus 10
Hmm.
equals
Yes.
697.
697. Good. Next, these two numbers added equals to
6,138 plus 465.
8 plus 6, that is 14. So you write 4, pass on 1 to the next column, right? Then
6,594.
6,594. Very good. Okay. Next question.
Uh,
Do it in your copy. Was you have to solve it in your copy.
$2,808.
2,808. Good. Okay. Yes. Add these values.
Easy. 8,413.
413. Good. Okay. Next.
Uh, 8 times 30.
Yes, that is
Wait. Is it 240?
240. Good. Okay. Next one.
960.
960. This one is simple. All right. Now we are going to add the decimals. Okay. You know how numbers are added in decimals. You know the rule. First of all, you're going to write the natural number. Okay, na? So 6 point, let us write it in this manner, the one that has got more number of digits in their decimal. So 6 has got more number of digits in it, in its decimal part right now. So first we are going to write that number. Then write the next one, 7.8. Okay, these blank spaces, simply write 0 in place of them. Okay, now because that is not going to affect your answer. So then simply add them. 3 plus 0, 3, 5 plus 0, 5, 9 plus 8, that is going to be 17. And 1 carried over to the next column right now. So 1 plus 6 plus 7, that is how much?
1 plus 6 plus 7. 13.
How can it be 13?
Wait. 14.
14. Okay. And you will put the decimal place to where it was right now.
Yes.
So that is the answer to this. Okay. Subtract this value. Subtract these numbers quickly. Do it in your copy.
$2,754.
54. Very good. 2,754. Good. Okay. Next.
50.
That is 50. Very good. Okay. Next.
520.
How much?
520.
Very good. All the questions, make sure that you are doing it on your copy. I will ask to send the picture of it. Okay.
Yeah. $400.
400. Very good. Okay. Next question. 801. What should be subtracted from it? You get 795.
6.
That is simply 6. Very good. Look at this. Three nines are 27. Bring this down, this 0 down. That is 3 zeros are 0. Right. And then this, bring this 0 also. That is 3 zeros are 0. Right now. So thereby that is 900.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Now multiply these two fractions.
Okay. 10 upon 63.
10 upon 63. Good. No, subtract this one.
Divide. Uh,
Are you solving it on your copy?
one. Um, 83.
That is 83. Boss, do one thing, lower your camera angle so that I can see that you are doing it in your copy. Just slightly lower it down. Yeah, good. That is 83. So 9 eights are 72. So thereby you are having 2 and you bring this down 7. 9 threes are 27. Thereby they are cancelled and remainder is 83. Okay, now add them. We learned the method how we have to add them. Can you explain what you are going to do first?
Find the fact denominator. Find the same. This one. Get the same denominator. So we'll put take 16 because it's the factor of 8 and 16.
It's the lowest common multiple of 16 and 8. 16
What?
is the, first of all, we learned about you have to find the lowest common multiple of 16 and 8 now.
Yes.
8 and 16. The multiple of 8 is 8. 8 twos are 16. 8 threes are 24. 24 and so on. 16 ones are 16. 16 twos are 32. 16 threes are 48. Like this. Okay, which is the lowest common multiple between the two? These are the multiples of 8 and 16. This one and this one. 16 is the lowest common multiple between the two, right? Getting it now?
Oh, okay.
You take the LCM 16. Okay, next what you're going to do?
Uh,
Simply what you have to do,
add the
5 upon
numerator.
5 upon 8. 5 upon 8, its denominator has to be made 16.
You need to
But
add it times 2.
exactly, you need to multiply 5 upon 8 times 2 to make it 10 upon 16. So now denominator is made same right now. So that is
Yes.
3 upon 16 plus 10 upon 16. That is simply going to be 13 upon how much? 16 now.
Yes.
Okay. Solve one more question. Say that you have a number 5 upon 12 plus 4 upon 3. Solve this one. Just you have to make the denominator of the second one equal to the first one.
Yes. Okay,
Right now.
wait. Sixteen upon, not 16. 4 upon 3 will become 16 upon uh I mean
Mm-hmm. 16 upon 12 simply.
Yeah.
Correct. 16 upon 12. Okay. Then you are simply going to add this to 5 upon 12 now.
Yes.
Getting it? Simply
Yes.
5 upon 12 plus 16 upon 12. So that is going to be how much?
21 upon 12.
21 upon 12. So that is 21 upon 12. Hope you are getting it. Okay. Next we have got a decimal divided with a whole with a natural number, that is 10.
I did this one in the paper. I got 0.03.
0.03. Okay. Tell me how you did that?
I just add one more zero. I just remove the zero from the 10 and add it. No.
No, that's not the right way to do it. No, that's not how it is done. See, in order to divide the decimal with a natural number, we have to follow some procedure. Right now, first of all, write the write the decimal number into the fractional form. First thing, what you are going to do? First, you are going to convert this decimal into a fraction. Okay, right? So 0.3 basically means that it is 3 upon 10. It is 3 tenths. We read this as 3 3 tenths. Getting it?
Yes.
Or basically understand this thing, that whenever after the given natural number, given whole number, after the given whole number, after the decimal point, how many digits are there? Only one, no?
Yes.
So in the denominator, 10 will be written. So that is 3 upon 10. So now we are dividing 3 upon 10 with 10. Getting it? Now it is like this. Further, what we have learned, that we find the reciprocal of the dividing number. Tell me, what is the reciprocal of 10?
Uh,
Reciprocal of 10 is 1 upon 10 now.
yeah, I was gonna say that.
Okay, no issues. So that is 3 upon 10, and sign changes to multiplication. That is 1 upon 10. Okay, now answer this to me. What is this going to be?
3 upon 100.
3 upon 100. Okay, now that is 3 upon 100. Okay, now here's the thing, how we are going to write our answer in terms of decimal. We are required to write our answer in terms of decimal now, right now.
Yes.
So first thing, write this number in this manner. So write 3 and arrange the denominator in such a manner that the unit place of the denominator comes is just below the given number in the numerator. Okay. So do tell me, when you look at this number, let me change the color of the pen. This 3 and this 0. Okay, so kind of like the 0 gets cancelled. Try to understand it in this manner. And before 3, how many digits are there? 1 and 2. Okay, now how many digits are there? 1 and 2. So you are
Yes.
going to write it as 0.03. You're going to write this as 0.03. Okay, now because here you want to ensure that after the decimal point there are two zeros. After the decimal point there are two zeros. Or let's take some more examples to get a better clarity of how it is done. With some more questions, you'll be able to understand it in a better manner.
Okay. Mr. May I go washroom?
Okay, take your time, no issues. Yes, Moaz, you back?
Yes.
So we were learning about division of decimals with a whole number. Okay, now. So to divide the decimal by a whole number, what we are going to do, let us learn. Well, let us take an example. We are also going to learn how two decimals are going to be divided with each other. Right now, let us
Yeah.
start with an example. Say that we have an example. You want to divide 4.5 with 0.5. Both of them are two decimal numbers right now. So your first step would be to write out this given problem as you would do it in a normal case, for example. Say, for example, these numbers were like this. These numbers were without decimals, they would be 45 and 5.
Yes.
So if you were to solve it by removing the decimals, it would be significantly easier to work with the given question now.
Yes.
And the answer simply in this question is going to be 9. We would have got a very simple answer in this manner. That is simply going to be 9 now. Okay. But now since you are dividing the two decimals in this case, so what you are going to do, see 4.5 divided by 0.5. Basically, can I write 4.5 upon 0.5? Division, when you are dividing a number like 8 divided by 2, so it can be written as simply 8 upon 2. Right now, so 4.5 upon 0.5. Okay, also keep this thing in mind. When the number of digits after the decimal are same, when they are same, the number of digits after the decimal point are same, so the decimal points can be removed in this case. Okay, so that is simply 45 upon 5, so the answer is over here as 9. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. Or say, for example, if you were to do it in a normal way, how basically we do division for any given whole number. Say you had same number 0.5 dividing the number 4.5. So you tell me 0.5 times 8 gives you 4.0. 0.5 multiplied 9 gives you 4.5. 0.5 times 10 gives you 5.0. So which number we should be taking here?
4.5.
4.5. So 0.5 times how much? 9. That gives you 4.5. So like this also we can find out our answer. So with practice, it will become clear. Let us do some more questions. Do tell me what the answer of 7.8 divided with 10 is going to be.
0.78.
0.78. It's not read as 78. It's read as 78. Okay, now after decimal, it is not written read in this manner. Okay.
Okay.
So you are dividing 7.8. 7.8 is divided by 10, and the answer you are getting is 0.78, not 78. Okay, na? It is read as 78 only. Okay, now let us add these numbers. 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon plus 2 upon 6 plus 5 upon 18. Okay, again for the first two fractions, you have to equate the denominator to 18 now.
Yes.
So you have to multiply it with such a number that the denominator becomes 18. So what should be done?
For 3, you put 3 times 6.
Hmm.
For
So
6.
numerator also has to be multiplied.
Yeah, so both of them need to be multiplied.
Okay,
And
what about
2 upon 6, you need to divide it by 3. I mean,
multiply by 3?
yes.
Okay, then simply add them. That is 6 upon 18 plus again 6 upon 18, right? And plus 5 upon 18.
So it
Okay.
will be 17 upon 18.
17 upon 18. Very good. Okay. Okay, now you're required to subtract the given decimal numbers. Okay, subtract it and do let me know the answer.
Subtract.
Yes, you have to subtract it.
Answer.
First of all, which one is the bigger number?
29.5.
0.5. That is 16.125. Okay, and over here you are going to write two zeros in order to equate the number of digits in the decimal part of both the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, subtract it quickly.
Wait.
Mhm.
13.375.
13.375. Very good. You're doing these on your copy?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, multiply this. 4 8s are 32.
4 8s are 22.
4 8s are 32, not 22.
32.
Okay. So
4
3 will be written
0.
here. 4 zeros are 0 right now. So 0 plus 3, that is 3. In hand, you carried 3 now. You had 3 in your hand. And
Yes.
4 times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 3 is simply 3. You write it 3. Then 4 5s are 20.
4 5s are 20.
Okay. 7 8s are
7 8s are
56.
56.
So you will be writing 6 now. You will leave this space and you will write 6. In hand, you will be carrying 5. 7 zeros are 0. 0 plus 5, that is 5. Then 7 5s are 35 now. Then add them. That is 2. 6 plus 3 is 9. This is 5. This is 5 plus 2, 7. And that is 3. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now divide this. Remember the rule, what you have to do. By the way, this is simply 3 upon 1.
Okay.
First of all, you need to find the reciprocal of 3 upon 1. Just reverse the numerator and denominator now.
Oh yeah, 1 upon 3.
1 upon 3. And sign of division changes to
8 upon 1.
8. 8 upon 1. How can it be 8 upon 1? You have to change
1 upon
the
1
dividing
upon
number.
8. 1 upon 8 times 1 upon 3.
Okay, the answer is?
It will be, wait.
It's not that difficult. Simply multiply the numerator and multiply the denominators. That is 1
Yes.
upon how much? Was read the table of 8.
8, 8, 16, 8, 16, 24.
24, no? 8 3 is a 24. I believe you haven't memorized the tables properly. Make sure that you memorize the tables properly. Do one thing, in the next class, I will be asking you tables from 1 to 10 in the class. So make sure that you memorize it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, answer this one quickly. The second and the third fraction f, same denominator. This one has to be converted. 1 can be written as 1. In order to make the denominator same, denominator 7, what has to be done?
Times 7.
Times 7. 7 upon 7, that is 7 upon 7 here.
But I just remove the whole number and add the fractions and then add the whole number with it.
Okay, you can do that also. Like you are going to do that 1 plus 7 upon 7. Right now, you can do that thing also here. Okay, now.
It's not like that. I mean, like, I remove the whole number. So it's 2 upon 7 plus 5 upon 7. So that means I have 7 upon 7 plus 1 equals 2 whole.
That is 2. Yeah, correct. That is going to be 2. See, 7 upon 7, that is simply 1 now. So 1 plus 1, that is 2. That is also correct. By the way, this one will also be correct because that is going to be how much? 14. 7 plus 2 plus 5, that is 14 upon 7. So 14 upon 7 is also 2. So both the ways are correct. But this one is more appropriate. Okay, now? This one is more appropriate. So you should be following that method. Okay. Now, do this one. Be careful what you do first in this question. Okay, na?
Okay.
You have to follow the rule of Mass. Good. There's no bracket. There's no order. Yeah.
Yes.
Then you have division. So first of all, do the division.
Okay. Oh no, my pencil. There you go. Plus 48 divided by 6. So, what mass? 48 times, divided by 6 equals
By how many times 48 is cancelled by 6? Read the table of 6.
4 times.
4 times? How can it be 4 times?
Oh,
6
no.
4s are 24. No, it's a very small number. Okay, answer to me. What is 6 times 5?
6 times 5 are 40. 30.
30. It is still very smaller as compared to 48. We need to take a number which is exactly 48 or it is lesser than 48. Okay, what about 6 sevens?
6 sevens are
Was after the class, this is the first thing that you are going to do. You are going to memorize the tables from 1 to 10. Okay.
Okay. 42.
42. And 6 eights are?
6 eights are 48.
48. So simply add 42 plus that is 48. So 6 eights are 48 and remainder is 0. So thereby that is 8 here. 70 plus 8, that is
78.
78 now. Okay, hope you are getting it. Okay, now we are having a interesting question. We are required to multiply a decimal with a whole number. So multiplying the numbers, multiplication of a decimal with a whole number has got some rules. Okay, na? See, in this given question over here, how we are going to do? First of all, multiply the numbers using the normal multiplication method. Okay, now just multiply 32 and 12 using the normal multiplication process. After the multiplication will be done, like this is going to be what? 64 and here 32. After normal multiplication, you are having 384. This is the number, right? Okay, further, count the number of decimal places in the given number. The number of decimal place is 1.
Yes.
Yeah. Count the number of decimal place. It is 1 now. So in your answer also, decimal place has to be only 1. So you place a decimal between 8 and 4. Are you getting it?
Can you repeat that again? I want to write it.
Okay. Do what you are required to do. Multiply the number using the normal multiplication. Step 1 is multiply the number using the normal multiplication. Okay. Now is step number 2, what you require to do after multiplication. After multiplication, count the number of decimal places. Count the number of decimal places in the given number.
Okay.
Given number, and in the last step, step number 3, the product that is obtained should have the same number of decimal places as given in the number. So the product, you understand what does product mean?
No.
Basically the answer, the resultant value, multiplication of two numbers that gives you the resultant value, that is called as the product of the given number. The product obtained should have same number of decimal places. Understood that?
Yes.
Let's take one example. Say you have another value. Let's say you have 5.7 multiplied with 5. Okay, now so first of all, multiply it normally, remove the decimal, simply multiply it as 57 times 5. Okay, now so say that whatever your answer you are going to get here, let's say you are getting 285. But is it correct? No.
No.
Because we have to put the decimal places right now. So here the decimal place value is only 1 right now.
Yes.
Getting it? So you have to place the decimal over here between 8 and 5. Take another value, for example, if the value were to be like this, 5.78, let's say, and then it is being multiplied with 5. Okay, Muaaz. So first thing we are going to write, multiply it normally, like 578 multiplied with 5. Okay. So 5 8s are 40, 0 in hand you are left with 4. 5 7s are 35, 35 plus 4 is 39, 9. You have 3 still in your hand. 5 5s are 25, 25 plus 3 that is 28. So this is the resultant value, but still it is not correct because we haven't placed the decimal point in this. So do tell me, as per the step number 2, you had to count the number of decimal places in the given number. So how many decimal places are there in the given number?
1.
No, there are 2 now, 7 and 8. 2 decimal places
2.
are there now. Okay, so you have to place where you should be placing the decimal value. Where you should be placing the decimal point in the number 2890, where it has to be placed.
Okay.
Okay. No, the question is not complete. The answer is not completed. Where you should be placing the decimal, like as per the rule, the product that you have obtained, it should also have the same number of decimal places. Like 5.78 It had two decimal places now. Yes,
Yes.
1 and 2. So this should also have two decimal places. That is, after 0 and 9, you would be placing the decimal. That is 28.90 is the correct answer. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. Are you able to solve this one?
Yes.
Okay. This one, let's do question number 27. Okay, now. Why have you turned your camera off? Turn your camera on. 52% of 700. Okay, now. See, first thing, were you able to solve this question by the way?
No.
No. See, here you are required to find the percentage of this number 700. Okay, now. Say for
Okay.
example, you have got $100. You have got, let us say, $100 of amount, and I ask you to donate 25% to a beggar. I ask you to donate 25% to a beggar. So how many rupees, how many dollar you will give to the beggar? You need to
No.
calculate it now.
Yes.
So we need to find 25% of $100. So in order to do that, first of all, whenever you have the percentage symbol, this is the percentage symbol by the way. Okay, now. So whenever it is written with a number, simply remove this and write 100 in the denominator. Okay. Of means that you are finding 25% of 100 here right now. Of will change to multiplication. Getting it? Of changes to multiplication. Percentage, it is replaced by the number 100 in the denominator. Of changes to multiplication. Now we know that these are the two fractions that are being multiplied with each other. So far, is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. This 100 and 100 will get cancelled now. Pay attention
Yes.
here. Look at the screen. This 100 and 100 gets cancelled. So you have to give $25 to the beggar. Okay. Now come to this question. 52%. 52 will be converted to 52% will be written as
52% will be 52 dirhams.
52 upon 100. Now, whenever you have any given number, let's say 90%. 90%, when it is from percent, when you convert it into fraction, it becomes 90 upon 100. You have 11%, in fraction it will become 11 upon 100. Are you getting it?
Yes.
And of here means multiplication. Okay, now. So
Okay.
52% is 52 upon 100. Of means multiplication times, that is multiplication with 700. So do tell me what is the answer. Solve this.
What?
We have to solve this question. It is not completed yet.
So we this one.
Mhm.
So 700 will be 700 upon 1.
Very good.
And
Next.
then we flip it over. 7
No, no.
upon
Why are we going to flip it over? We flip it over only when they are being divided. No. In
wait.
division we learned that. No. Yeah.
So now 52 times 700.
Okay. Before you do that. No. You see if the numerators or denominators are going to cancel each other. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Look at 700. Can't 700 be cancelled by 100 by 7 times? 100 times 7 equals to 700.
Yes.
So 100 will cancel 700 by 7 times. Are you getting it?
Okay.
So and in denominator you are left with only 1 now. So thereby it is 52
Yes.
times 7. Okay, multiply it quickly.
So it will be
52 times 7. Quickly multiply it.
okay. I'll just multiply it. 40. Or 35 plus 364.
364. Very good. Do the next question. Okay, just
30.
tell the steps you are going to follow while solving this.
First, we will follow, since it's 600, so we need to, this one. So we'll remove the percentage and make it a fraction. So it will be 3 upon 30 upon 100.
Very good. Next.
And now 600 will go down and we have to
You forgot about off now.
off. So off will turn into multiplication. And then 60 will become a fraction. So it will be 600 upon 1. So then,
Very good.
and now since 100 times 6 equals 600, so we remove 6 and then 1 will come down. I mean 6.
Next.
Then
6 will be here. Good.
So then 30 times 6. So it will be obviously 180.
180. Very good. Okay, no? So that is the way how you are going to do that. Okay, question number 28. Okay, quickly tell me. That is 1 upon 3.
1
That
upon
is 6
3.
upon 1, by the way.
6 upon 1. So we turn it, flip it, so it will be 1 upon 6. And then
1 upon 6.
division will be multiplication. Then you multiply, so it will be 1 upon 18.
Very good. Okay, now question number 29. I believe you can do it yourself. Okay. Okay. Question number 30. Let's do this one quickly. Tell me.
So 95, we remove the percentage, it will come 95 out of 100. And then off will become multiplication. 180 will become 180 upon 1.
Good.
And then since 118 plus 10,
Not plus 10.
I mean times 10 equals 180, we remove.
No, you're not getting it. See, if you have a number like this, 180 upon 100's example. Or for example, let's say 500 upon 200. In this, you clearly can see that zeros can be cancelled. Like these 0 and these 0 can be cancelled. So the answer is 5 upon 2. Say for example, you have a number of 1800. Pay attention here. Look over here. Or you have a number like 290. Okay.
Yeah.
So this 0 and this 0 can be cancelled.
Yes.
Try to understand this. So in this one, how many zeros can be cancelled?
2.
Only one now.
Oh.
Only 1 0 is common in 180 and 100 now. 180 has got only 1 0 now. This is cancelled. Okay, so that is 95 upon 10. Sorry, let me erase this one.
95 upon 10 and 18 upon 1.
Times 18 upon 1.
So then we multiply 95 upon 10 times 18 upon 1.
You just multiply it, then you will be getting your answer. 95 times 18 upon 10 times 1. Or you can break it further also while you are doing so. Okay, now. But for the sake of convenience, just multiply it and you will be getting your answer. But I would say that 95 can be further written like this. Can we write 19 like this? You tell me. 19 times 5. 95 can be written like that, no? 19
Yeah.
times 5, isn't it?
Yes.
Then 18 is like this. Or 18, can we write 18? Can we break 18 also?
Yes.
So we can break it in this manner. 2 times 3 times 3. We can write it like this one. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times
Can't
3s
we,
are 18.
or else can't we do it like this? 6 times 3?
We can do that also, but let us just break it into a smaller numbers. Okay, now 10
Oh,
can be broken as 2 times 5, and 1 will be simply written as this. Now see which numbers will be cancelled in the numerator and denominator. One that are the numbers that are in the numerator and denominator, they will be cancelled. Okay,
yes.
19 is only on the numerator, not in the
9.
denominator,
What did
right?
you say?
I said 19 is only in the numerator, not in the denominator. So leave it untouched. Next,
Oh,
go to 5. Is there 5 in denominator?
no.
Look again
Yes.
to cancel it. This 5 and 5 will be cancelled. Okay, next move to 2. Is there 2 in denominator?
Yes.
To cancel this. Okay, 3 is not there. So just now whatever numbers are left, just multiply them and write your answer. So that is 19 is left, and these 3 is left, and this 19 is left upon 1.
Can't it be like 19 times 6?
Obviously, how can it be 19 times 6? 3 times 3 is going to be 9 now.
I mean, 19 times 3. 9.
No. This 3 times 3 is going to be 9 here. It is going to be 19 times 9 upon 1 was.
Yeah.
Okay, now so that is going to be how much? Read the table of 19.
9,
Hmm.
9, 18, 27, 27, 30.
You need to memorize the table. It is going to be 171. Okay, so 95% of 180 is 171. Now, are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. The first thing after the class, memorize the tables. If possible, memorize it up to 20. Okay. With this question, I believe you can do it. Okay.
Okay.
This question. That should be subtracted from it so that you get 7 upon 10.
Hmm.
Yes.
Mister,
Mm-hmm.
I thought this one. It can be like 1. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, now I get it.
Okay.
Minus. So the answer will be 3 upon 10.
3 upon 10. Very good. It is 3 upon 10. Okay,
Because
no?
I got confused and then I just got it.
Yeah. With practice, na, it happens. The more you practice, then more you will be able to solve the questions easily. Okay, no? Question number 34. By the way, how many questions we are left to do? Okay, these 2 questions are remaining. Okay, here you have to first convert this mixed fraction into a improper
Uh,
fraction.
Yes.
Okay, so first convert it into improper fraction. Do let me know.
How to make it x 2 on, 5 upon 6. That would be
Muaaz, first of all, you have to multiply 6 with 2.
6. Multiply 6 with 2. It will be 12.
12. And then add the number given in numerator.
12 plus 5.
That is
17.
17.
17 upon 12.
How can be 17 upon 12? The numerator is 6 now. Denominator is 6. Denominator can't be changed. Denominator will always remain same. Okay,
So
17 upon.
6.
Okay, convert this one into an improper fraction.
Wait.
Hmm.
It will be 35 upon 3.
35 upon 3. Very good. Okay, now. So once you convert into an improper fraction, thereby you can do the subtraction. Okay, do tell me what has to be done in this case. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to find the, since denominators are different here now, 6
Find
and
the
4.
same denominator.
We have to make the denominator same right now.
Yes.
So you just find the lowest common multiple of the denominators. Okay, 6 ones are 6, then
6.
12, 18 and 24 and 30, so on. Okay, 4 ones are 4, then 8, then 12, then 16, then
6. 24.
16, and then it's 20 now. After 20, it's 24, like this.
Oh,
So which is the lowest common multiple?
12.
12. Yeah, that is the 12 right now. So we need to equate the denominator to 12, right? How we
Yes.
need to do that? So 17 upon 6 has to be multiplied with 2 on the numerator and denominator side. That becomes 34 upon 2. Okay. What about 3 upon 4?
3 upon 4.
9 upon 12, right
9
now.
upon 12.
So now it is simply 34 upon 12 plus 9 upon 12.
Okay.
Just add the numerator
Uh-huh.
and then you will be getting your answer.
Okay.
Okay, now after the class, solve it. Okay, quickly find this out. That is
38 upon 100.
next.
Now off will become multiplication. 700 will become a fraction. 750 upon 1. So then we remove 1 0. That means it will be 38 upon 10, 75 upon 1. So then we multiply 38 and 75.
And 10 and 1 also. Okay, now.
Okay.
Further, you can break it down also. Okay, now.
Okay.
Like 38, you think of it like I can write it like that 2 times 19.
Yes.
75 can be written further as how? 5 times 3, 15, right? 5 times 3 is 15. and 15 times 5 is 75. So I can write it like that. 10 can be written as 2.5 2 times 5. Okay, now
Okay.
see which numbers are going to be getting cancelled. This 2 and this 2 is cancelled. This 5 and this 5 is cancelled. So now I'm only left with 19.
19
Hmm,
and 15.
3 is also there. This 3.
Wait, wait.
19, 3 and 5.
I just multiplied 3 by 5. So it was
Okay, so that
15.
is 15 here. Simply you can write it like 19 times 15, and that will be your answer. So hope you got that. In next class, few more questions are left to be discussed. Next class we'll be discussing next PDF. Okay, na?
Okay.
So at home, what you are going to do, you need to attempt
Multi
the next
uh,
PDF also. Paper number 2. Okay, na?
okay.
So Moz,
And you said to multi this one
this one, do this one
revise
also.
revise the multiplications
Uh, Revise the multiplication.
from 1 to 10.
Yeah, tables of
Yeah.
1 to 10. If possible, try to memorize it from 1 to 15. Okay, na?
15. Okay.
Okay, so that's it for today. And start to solve questions from the paper number 2. Okay, na?
Okay.
From paper number 2, start to solve the questions. They